Hey, what's up guys? How are you guys doing today? Hope everyone's having a great day as always. Well, as you guys can see on the thumbnail and on the title, that when it's time to change our baby snakes to bigger tubs, I'm gonna show you guys right now at what size we switch them, or sometimes we actually switch them to a bigger tub right off the bat if they're very, very aggressive eaters. But right now we've been doing something that's just been really beneficial for us, which I'm gonna share with you guys here a little shortly. But first, real quick, I need to open up this package. This comes from a good friend of mine, Marco Murphy, and he's out in the where is he, from the UK or something like that? Europe? I don't know, he's out there somewhere. I might get it wrong, but he is a good friend of mine though. We always talk. He actually was traveling down here in the States, and I know he got sick and he ended up getting COVID or something, so I hope you're doing a lot better, brother. But dude, let's check out these shirts here real quick. Dude, look at this. Oh, this is sick, dude. Dude, look at the oh, I like this.
Oh,
so
wow.
Simple. Morphe's Reptiles. Bam, look at this right here, man. Dude, thanks a lot, brother. I'll be rocking these. You guys know every time you guys send me shirts, you know, speaking of shirts, but you know, my exotics right there, big shout out to these guys. I'd love to rock other breeders' shirts. So if you guys ever want to send me some shirts, dude, send them over. Here's another one I see. Oh my God, this one's freaking hell yeah, I am. Hey, no lie, I am putting on a little bit of size, so you know, this one might be the one that have to be rocking. But yeah, guys, so all right, let's big shout again. Thank you. Make sure you guys go check out all of Marco. I call him Marco because that's his name. I call him Murphy's Reptiles information. I'm gonna put his Facebook, Instagram on the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. The guy has some amazing snakes. So real quick, before we get over there and show you guys all the tub sizes and when we switch these babies from when they hatch and everything, I'm gonna show you guys the collects that we cut recently, which was the GHI pies that are 100% het desert ghosts because they completely shed out. So a lot of these are going to be getting changed into some new tubs right now. As you can see, it's pretty dirty right here. But man, look at these babies, man. They're so freaking pretty. And look at this. This is a GHI leopard pied, 100% het clown. I do need a male, so let's resex these bad boys again. Bam. You are staying with Papa. Here's another one. This. Here's a nice GHI as well. Look at this beauty right here. So freaking cool. But yeah, these are going to be up for sale. I am keeping the male just because you guys know I'm a big fan of the DG Pie project, and you know, trying to see, you know, GHI combo DG pies. I think they're going to look amazing. I saw Garrick DeMeyer put like a super GHI pie that was just freaking phenomenal. It was so cool. Man, it's so crazy how long, you know, how we've been you know, selling snakes this year to like big names. The other day I sold a couple snakes I shipped out to Mike Wilbanks, to, well, you guys know I sell a lot of stuff to, you know, Jessica Belka as well too. But it's pretty cool, man, because, you know, a couple of years ago, I mean, we were looking at these guys, you know, buying stuff from these guys, and I don't know, to me it's just, you know, like a big step, you know, for Always Evolving Pythons, that, you know, we have these big names reaching out for us like, hey man, could I get the snake from you? It's, I don't know, it's a cool feeling. But all right guys, enough talking. Let's check out these tubs and how we switch our babies, and when we know it's a good time to switch them from hatchlings to like bigger hatchlings. So real quick, we ran out of purple tape, so we're not using blue tape for boys and, you know, purple tape for females, just because I got a lot of questions about that. Kids, how you do it, which actually that's a good idea. Oh, I think we should start doing that. But yeah, as you can see, we have this. So you guys know that we just hatched out those sunset clowns, right? So we love putting them on these size tubs right here, and I believe these are the eight series tubs. Again, I'm not sure. I get them from Freedom Breeders. But check this out. So right here we have our sunset clown. He's already had one meal, and you know, we're gonna keep him in here for a good while. I like to get him in there until like they're really nice and big. I'm gonna show you the ones we're gonna be switching off right now, and then I'm gonna show you the ones from when we switch. So that one right there is gonna stay in there until until it gets around this size right here. Now check these out. So these sunset het clowns. Let me see, there's one that was really big. Okay, right here. Again, these are only like 2 months old, 3 months old. But look at this. We already know that this one needs to go up to size. Now, it's funny, a lot of people are like, man, why do you wait so long? That's kind of messed up. They're cramped up there. We've switched a couple of snakes, a little smaller than that, to the tubs, which will be this size right here. And they stop eating. They like freak out and they don't like it. I know snakes like to be burrowed in there. Look, I'm not an expert. I'm just sharing with you guys what works with us. And you know, my goal is to get these, you know, snakes, especially some males, up to size. Now, I'm gonna show you guys a sunset clown here that's, you know, I think what is, I hatched them and did he hatch? I think he hatched in November. So, and look at the size he is right now. I had tried switching them to the other tub, and again, he wasn't eating. And again, you guys are gonna be like, oh man, you shouldn't do this and that, but I'm just sharing what helps me out and, you know, what works for me. Now, he just had his last meal at this size right here, so I am going to be switching up here next week to one of these tubs right here, which it's going to be his final destination. That came out really good, Turtle. Come on, laugh. But yeah, look at him right here. So he's only, you know, a few months old, and look, he has some good size on him, man. Let's pull him out here real quick. And let's give him a little weigh real quick so you guys can see. Now, my goal is to get this guy, you know, breeding here in the next couple of months. But let's see, turn this on. And let's see. Look at that, 581 grams. So yeah, like I said, he's gonna be moving on to the next tub here in the next couple of hours. And the reason why I do that, I wait for them to get really, really big, is just to fill them, you know, so they can have some size in them. And this tub right here doesn't feel so big for them. We moved a lot of snakes early this last season, and this guy's almost as big as the other ones that we moved a little too early, and then they stopped eating on this. And it's really, really crucial for these snakes to get up to size. But it's something we've learned, and something that, you learn every year, see what works and what doesn't. But yeah, this guy's going to this tub right here, and we're gonna let him sit there. He had his last meal, and if he eats next week, then we're gonna be, super, super happy. I'll give you guys a good example of when we started doing this switch, because I'll show you guys a couple of snakes that are a year apart, and man, it's a big difference in size. Before we go over there and show you guys, look, here's another snake right here as well that we're gonna be switching off. He had his last meal over here. Right here we have the Bongo Wookie Red Stripe Yellow Belly Clown. It sucks that he's in shed, but my buddy Paul from yours is in shed too as well, big dog. But yeah, his is ready to go as well. When I've noticed is that when they're around this size, it's just a lot easier to get them eating when they get to the other side. And right here we have another one. Oh man, it's kind of dirty right here. But right here we have a DG Pied Double Het Hypo Clown. He has a couple of more meals before we switch him off. But here, let's go over here and show you guys the why I started doing that. So when we're switching them a little early, sometimes they would eat, but then they would stop eating. So for example, we had our Black Pastel Chocolate Hypo Desert Ghost Het Clown. Dude, we put him in there, he had 2 meals, and he completely went out. Now this guy is a year old, right? And then our Super OD Fire Clown Pied, he's only, I think he's like only 6 months, 7 months old. And let me go get a comparison. Oh wait, he's over there. But let me show you, I think I have another one here too. Okay, here's another one, a good example. The Pompeii, right? The Pompeii Hypo. Another one too. Once we moved him into a bigger tub, he wasn't that good of an eater. Now, this guy is the one that we started doing that method with. We put him in the tub there until they get really big. And look at this guy is 6 months younger than he is. And look at the difference. Because we waited that long for him to, to move him to tubs. Now he's a lot bigger in this tub than, this one is. But this one just started eating. We had to move him back over there to the hatchling size. And here, let me show you again. Just come on down. And you guys can see this because I post all these pictures up on my Instagram, and you guys know when they were all hatched out. But here is the Black Pastel Chocolate Hypo DG Het Clown. That's a year old. And look at the difference. This guy is already breeding for me like crazy, and he's younger than these right here. So we had to put this guy back in here, and luckily he started eating. So yeah, so we started doing that method, and I'm telling you guys, it works like, dude, it works wonders, especially if you need that one male to breed, in time for the season. So we got these going. It's something we've been doing. I mean, if you guys already have your own method, then obviously keep on doing what you're doing. There's a couple of things that we ran into. He's one of the ones that we saved until he got really big, as well as this Trident Clown. We waited for him to get pretty big before we switched him off to Red Stripe Trident Clowns, which we switched him off to this tubs. And this one as well too, the Red Stripe Spot Nose Genetic Stripe Desert Ghost Het Clown. And this one right here too, Black Pastel Leopard Blackhead Clown Het Hypo 50% Het Desert Ghost. Hopefully he proves out. Again, this is something that's been working with us, man. I hope if you guys are having any trouble with getting some of these snakes up to size, or if you have their finicky eaters and stuff like that, trust me, if you guys do this, man, it works. Another thing I want to give you guys a little advice. Again, you guys probably all know this. It's nothing that it's not no secrets. A lot of people already, know this kind of stuff. But So these clips right here, we moved a lot of snakes over here that are just, you know, new snakes. We just made the ultras. We put them on paper. Now this one missed 2 meals already. So now we're gonna switch them to ReptiChip. Usually from moving them from paper to ReptiChip, dude, it gets them eating right away. So we're gonna be moving a couple stuff here. Team's gonna put these on ReptiChip. Then we're gonna feed these tonight. So everything with the red clip means that it needs to go on ReptiChip because it's already missed 2 weeks prior to 2 weeks from when they're shed. So now it's like we need to get it eating. And usually this kicks them up right to start. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. It's a little more informative kind of vlog. Next vlog, I'm gonna be showing you guys some snakes I totally forgot to show you guys, man. But hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, we appreciate all the support. Till next time, peace. Oh.